Hey guys, this is Mentor Shelley, of course, reviewing this resume that I actually saw on Reddit. The person, of course, we're not going to reveal the names and the places and the sources, of course, of the resume, but we definitely want to help her. She's been having some difficulty finding a position in project management. So this is just the beginning piece of the resume, but I am going to go over it just to kind of make some suggestions to see what would best work out for this person. Number one, the summary. You should have summary of qualifications here. Okay. And type A personality, that piece not necessary. And if you want to focus the attention of your resume about project management, you want to make sure you start with that. And you want to make sure you pull in the molecular biology because that's where you want the project management to be. But you want to make sure it reads a little bit. It says with here, for your background in molecular biology with 3 years of project management experience with 100% success rate of completing projects on schedule. Naturally demonstrate attention to detail and a need to plan, with proven ability to solve problems, communicate with diverse teams and clients, and manage projects at the same time. Sentence is a little long, and you want to start off your resume, proven ability to, produce XYZ. You want to talk about results when you're talking about this resume. So it's going to be proven, proven result, leading with 3 years of project management experience that specializing in molecular biology. So you want to focus more on the project management in your summary. You want to put the currently working on the PMP down in the education section. And before you actually go to work experience, you might want to do bullet points on these two, do bullet points on it. You're using words like communicate and developed. We want more results. What did you produce? What did you accomplish? I want to actually have some, you want to use some accomplishments here. You want to, you're going to have to put these. This is more your knowledge base here, where you have the Adobe, the budgeting, the digital marketing. These are all skills. These are all things that need to be under skills. Interest, take that off. They don't care about your interest. They want to know if you have the skills to do the job that they need you to do. That's not necessary. Take that off. Keep your education on there. I'm not sure. Okay, so this is a publication. You want to share that in your accomplishments. You had here, because I just copied and pasted it from, let me see here, from the, let's see where you were. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I copied and pasted to keep things anonymous. You want to have a list of skills, not necessarily just skills, but competencies before the work experience. So they know, do you know how, not just project management, but do you have unique ways? You say you're talking about UX experience here. Are all of your project management experiences here? Let me see. A/B testing, identify, prove. These all need to be bullet points, not paragraphed here. Part of the appeal with your resume, it has to be visually appealing. So right here, after the summary of qualifications, you're also going to need to have like areas of expertise, and you'll have like your, PMP project management. UI, UX, you might want to put user interface or user experience writing as one of your areas of expertise, because I see you mention it here. in the project management intern experience you have. You were a research project management manager. I see that you said you researched and implemented strategic experimental initiatives through hands-on experimentation. Along with having your areas of expertise here, you need to have accomplishments somewhere below that before your accomplishments. So the accomplishments need to be in bullet points as well. So this should give us, take the type A stuff out. You want to restructure this. Your resume is supposed to sell you. And you sounds like you have a lot of great experience here, but it's not selling you just based on how it's formatted. So what I am going to do, I do have some resume samples from my book that I can send you on Reddit. So I'm going to attach this video, the link of the video, because I'm going to post this to my YouTube channel. But I also want you to have a better structure as to how to put this resume together. You have great information here. You speak 5 languages, for crying out loud. You're very skilled, but the way you're putting it on the resume, it's not doing you any justice, which is probably why there has been no response. But you know how to do MailChimp interactions. You have great skills here. So we want to make sure that you're communicating that efficiently. You have a lot of leadership. We want to see that. So all of these here, develop this. We want to use more action words. If you have volunteer experience, that matters. That's directly related to project management. You would do that as well. I'm also going to have you go on bls.gov or go on bls.gov to look up some of the keywords for project management, because what you may be experiencing right now is whenever you send resumes to companies, and if you don't have enough keywords through the applicant tracking system, they will not respond to you. A computer is now making a decision for you, as you know. So you may want to look up on bls.gov project manager or project management to see if your resume has enough keywords. If it doesn't, then it needs to be included. So you have some work to do, but the summary of qualifications needs to be no more than 3 or 4 sentences. Areas of expertise need to be bullet points, skills that you have that is directly pertaining to PMP, project management. And also, you also have to have some accomplishments. What have you accomplished in project management that would be accomplishments? What that would be important? That would be kind of a showpiece, so to speak. Well, you completed your project early and you built in some efficiencies while you were doing it. So those are just some of the things you want to make sure that you're. If I was actually doing a full-blown resume review, which I I provide as a service, then I would go into more detail as far as having, asking you questions about what are some of the other accomplishments that you forgot. If you have certificates to show those, if you have some kind of proof to the page, so to speak, you would need to, if you're going to list those accomplishments, it's even better if you have proof to show that those accomplishments exist. It's not just something you're making up. So go ahead and go to bls.gov, look up project management, and then look at the keywords on the description of that job and make sure that your resume is boosted with those. And please, for your work experience, put bullet points, no more than 3 or 4 bullet points for each job. So you're going to have to consolidate this a little bit more. And I see some, say here, research and implemented strategic experimental initiatives through hands-on experimentation, which led to consistent data results, saving 5,700 quarterly. This is definitely an accomplishment. Met 100% of the deadlines project as a result. Okay, so these are actually 2 accomplishments right here, just with this particular job alone as a research project manager. So that needs to be up with the accomplishments here, and then you can consolidate the rest. Developed campaigns to facilitate brand awareness and customer engagement, provided expertise in creating. Okay, so you were more consulting and you were providing information for social media sites, things of that nature. So there's some things that you've achieved. So you want to pull the achievements. If you can pull an achievement from each of the jobs that you have listed here, go ahead and do it. But that's pretty much my assessment. I'm going to send you a couple of samples to give you an idea of a better structure, but of course, bullet points on the experience and bullet points on the accomplishments and one word expertise listed here, and just work on this a little bit more to make sure that it's actually selling you. So you want to use more reputation of high energy organization and a smile. You can take that out because as much as that might be it's not a summer, that's not a qualification for the job, so you take that out. So I'm just looking through natural attention to detail. That's part of what that's part of the skills you provide as a project manager. So go ahead and work on those pieces. Go to bls.gov, look up project management, and make sure those keywords that is in that specific description is in your resume. You would need to, massage it and insert it in there, but make sure the structure of your resume changes, because what's happening, because you had so many words, they took one look at it. They weren't able to make an assessment of if you could. You have to take the time and read it. What a lot of this, as I told you, you're going through ATS systems, but you're also, if a human does look at it, they want to see, do you have areas of expertise that they can use? That needs to be front and center for them, as well as your summary of qualifications. But that's just, raw few minute assessments of what I see on the resume. Now, if you are interested, definitely you can go to mentorshelley.com/consultations to work with me further. But this is just, just to get started as far as what needs to happen on the resume. But you have a lot of great experience here. We just need to showcase it properly. All right. You have a good one. Go ahead and let me know if you have any questions. You can also email me at mentorshelley3@gmail.com. All right.